Hi, my name is Ronny Barrera. I'm a student of Zamorano and I'm in low advance. So this video is more related with the TED Talk that we watched the last week. For example, the title of this TED Talk is From Landscape Architecture to Conservation Agriculture. Um, I want to explain you a little things that you need to know uh, before before I started that video. For example, we need to know about the conservation agriculture. This kind of agriculture is likely and how could I explain you in easy words? I think is the way that you produce your food and you don't affect the environment. For example, you don't affect the weather, you don't affect the other things that could could happen with the agriculture, with pesticides and other things. For example, in the video, they talk about landscape architects, and we need to rebuild an infrastructure of trees, agriculture, and it is the largest contribution for pollution in the United States. That means that when someone make agriculture and forget the camps, the lands that they use it affect a lot the soil, affect the biodiversity of that zones. So the man who talks in the TED Talk say something interesting that I want to show you with you, that restoration ecology, soil science, horticulture, and civil engineer could stand and admit agriculture. How can you explain that? You are asking. So I will give you an idea. To reconstruct something, we need a civil engineer. For example, we need to make plans and remake all the zone that we going to reforest or maybe just care about. So reestablishing warm season grass meadow, that's a big idea that the people in the video want to establish. They burn all the part when they are working to reset all the plants and the mopped. Important, the invasive grapes. So they want to make a burn to kill the insects that are affecting the ecosystem. So they burn all the park, and biologists help in this plan to research in the flora and fauna. They found a lot of biodiversity, and in 3 years they reproduce the system that agriculture want to establish. In my opinion, I think that it's very useful that kind of things, because the soils that are not using in agriculture but in the past they were used in agriculture is very important to ecosystems and reproduce the flora and fauna and recatch all of this. And on the other hand, I think that this will help the ecosystem, this will help the, the environment when we get involved before make an agriculture system and after to finish that agriculture system. So I think it's very important for you to make that kind of things and help the planet and reestablish the environment. Thank you.